Capcom, you know, not return enough of your good IPs back to their former glory. The fact that you're sitting on Okami and Mega Man and all this other stuff that we talked about, Power Stone, Onimusha, I'm really salty now because this is a fun time. We've had a great time on this podcast, and I really appreciate all the games that we've talked about, Square and everybody. But you guys are pieces of shit. All y'all care about is making money. The fact that you can make a new Darkstalkers, you can make a new Okami, but you just choose not to because you don't think that it's going to put Resident Evil money, it just disturbs me.
Carl.
So let's talk about let's move along to the gaming awards. Did you guys see any trailers?
You gonna have that conversation.
Let's talk about trailers. What are you guys most excited for out of the game?
Can I point out the fact that if you go back on Straight OT season 1, maybe about 6 months ago, we had an episode where we talked about the video games we want to come back. Actually, that was earlier this year.
And a few.
Nigga, at least 2 of the games we said we wanted back earlier this year had trailers at the Game Awards. Capcom watches our show.
Unsponsored.
So I want to say, Capcom, since y'all are watching, can y'all do us a favor and maybe let us get some beta access? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like beta close. We won't do anything stupid. We're not.
I ain't gonna tell nobody that y'all let me play Onimusha. I ain't gonna tell nobody y'all let me play Onimusha. But I noticed though, y'all announced Okami 2, and I noticed y'all announced Onimusha. And I've been waiting a long fucking time for Onimusha. A long fucking time.
Shirt just for this specific video.
Fuck, I got on Tupac.
I know it's a little Metal Gear Solid, but we're gonna. And then we got quotes from these games coming up soon. And when we do our quotes part of this, I'm sorry, I'm very excited for it. That's why I keep mentioning it. But so yeah.
Elden Ring. This new Elden Ring.
Yeah, that shit look cold.
It's more team-based and single.
Here's the thing I don't understand. Is it a whole new game or is it DLC?
It's a whole new standalone game.
For real?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh, see, I was under the impression it was like remember what with Ghost of Tsushima? How like Ghost of Tsushima came out and then they put out the multiplayer mode after the fact, like a year or 2 later. And then like it was just free, and you downloaded it.
But what I seen is it's a whole game by itself, like another whole story.
That's what I'm interested.
That's too difficult. But that being said, I'm excited to play it. Maybe we can do another couch coach on that shit because our last couch coach did.
I mean, we played Remnant 2. It's no worse than Remnant 2.
I don't know about
Besides,
that. I ain't got no goddamn gun, bro. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
But
you have magic in that game, but
even though I do like running up with shit with my big ass sword and just chopping shit the fuck to pieces.
With teammates?
Oh yeah, on Remnant.
So want to heal me while I'm in a boss fight?
Facts.
That's all I want.
Facts.
So we're talking about you talked about Dave the Diver last time you were into that game. What do you think about the Juggle DLC they showed?
You didn't see it. Oh my god!
Did you see them Game Awards trailers?
I didn't. I only saw one, and that was the one I shared with y'all.
Intergalactic.
So Slay the Spire 2. We saw gameplay. It's gonna be more classes, like 4 classes, bro. Okay. It's looking better than ever. I'm gonna put 1,000 hours in the Slay the Spire 2.
It's Intergalactic.
The Witcher 4. Y'all know Ciri's about to be the main character.
Yeah, I see
The Witcher 4 looks fun. Can I just comment on those fucking graphics in that cinematic trailer?
Yeah.
Bruh, it said at the beginning of the trailer running on an unannounced RTX whatever. And if you know about like GPUs and CPUs, like RTX kind of been going crazy lately. Bruh, whatever that shit is that they were running that shit on, Jesus Christ, that's some PS6 shit. Alright, Jesus Christ. Nigga, keep it real, Carl. The PS5 came out in 2020.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
But let's keep it real. Also, the PS4 came out at least a decade before that.
No, the PS4 came out in 2012. Either 2012 or 2014.
It definitely was 14. I feel like it's older than that.
Because the PS3 ran from 06 to like 2012, I want to say.
I had my PS4 and like, dude, it was kind of a long. My first one, that shit was kind of a long time ago. At this point, I've had 2 PS4s. That's how old it is. Anytime you've had more than one of a console, that shit's old.
2013.
Just put that shit up.
Did you see that game Split Fiction?
Yes. So
Where it's like the two girls are both writers, but one writes fantasy and one writes future sci-fi stories. And so they live in the future where you go to these people and they make the worlds you dream up real with like VR. And like so the two girls both get pulled into like this VR recreation of both their worlds. So half the game is sci-fi shit and half the game is fantasy shit. And you play it as both of them together. And there are a number of puzzles you gotta solve. I said, oh, that game's already paid for. Like that's right up my alley. Like I'm just weird enough to love a game like that. So like I'm looking at that. Like please be on PS5. Please be.
like, at this point in time, I'll play anything interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have a specific game type I would play.
Right. Naughty Dog's next game, Intergalactic.
That's gonna be amazing.
That shit.
I like
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. I didn't even know what the fuck I was looking at. I didn't realize this was like game trailers type shit. I seen this and I really was like, yo, y'all have got to see this. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I want to play it. I don't even know the premise of the whole fucking game is like, are you doing
It
this
kind of
about
looked like
Remnant?
Remnant. Not Remnant. It kind of looked like what's that game where the girl like
The space one?
yeah that
the
Tony
one
put me
you
on.
Oh, Returnal.
It kind of looked like Return. Like
That's a
But it's
good
more
game.
like melee based. It looks like
Yeah.
that shit looks like some goddamn futuristic swordsman shit or whatever.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first
I
seen it, I
like
thought
the
this was like
idea
a
of a
Star Wars game.
holographic sword. I like
You
the
seen
idea.
the Final Fantasy character they dropped on Tekken?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
yes.
Clive from 16. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I got the money to buy 16, but
Speaking
I
of
don't
which,
wanna buy another
Tekken
game.
actually won fighting game of the year. I think it deserves it because it has so many game modes and it looks so clean and the gameplay is pretty fire. I mean, on a professional
I thought
level,
about getting that shit.
like-
to be honest.
oh yeah, I mean it's still good. Tekken's one of those fighting games where it's like whenever I go back to playing it, I'm always mad at myself for like not playing it more. But
I mean,
it deserved it. The game winners were definitely like a little bit strange this year. Not necessarily strange, but it
What
kinda
else was in the
speaks-
category though?
So, Dragon Ball, Sparking Blast, Street Fighter 6, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, and Marvel vs. Capcom Collections.
Oh, that's the one I would have voted for. Too.
A lot of people were surprised. That was the second runner. A lot of people were just thinking that it was going to be Collections.
To be honest, that just
But it's
kind of
just
seemed like a
Marvel 2
no-brainer.
I
again.
mean, Grand Blue is really good too, because I've been playing the fuck out of that.
I mean,
That's-
yes,
Agreed.
but Marvel 2 is literally one of the greatest fighting games in history. So, like, a remake of Marvel 2 is, like, literally, like,
I
this is
think
shit.
it just speaks more a lot for Tekken because Tekken just has so many game modes. The fact it's got a fire
Oh,
story,
shit.
it's got the arcade simulation where it's like another story mode where you become a pro Tekken player and shit and like compete against like the little that shit's fire. The graphics are amazing, gameplay is really solid. Like you can't be mad at that. But I actually did want to talk about some of the winners and stuff like that. Hold on a second. Now I'm multitasking. Basically, game of the year was Astrobot. Best game. So it's like the PlayStation. You can download it now, but it's like a platformer game that basically shows you everything that the PlayStation controller can do.
Wait, just one
They say that it's really good.
What's this light of a most stream game?
So that's like the multiplayer. It's like copying Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
So basically, like you and your friends can go and hunt robot-like machines, giant machines.
Oh my God, I hate you. I hate ads on YouTube. The only thing I still pay for right now is YouTube Red. And the only reason I pay for YouTube Red is because I don't want to fucking deal. Did you see that new game from the folks who made Shadow of Colossus?
Oh yeah, that's another. What's that shit called? Robot something. It's another machine game. But yeah, the same people that made Ico.
I got big expectations for that shit.
Back again. Yeah, I'm likely gonna get
I
that.
can't believe they made a Death Stranding too. They coming out with Death Stranding too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Did you play the first one?
Bits and pieces, and I watched some of the playthrough of it. The end is deep because the whole time dude is like trying to kill the people that killed his wife and daughter. But the dude you play with is actually the fucking
Whoa.
his son the whole entire time.
Yeah, but that was the Gaming Awards.